How Microsoft saved Apple. Recently, Apple became the first trillion-dollar company according to American Stock Exchange. Apple is known for its high-tech devices and people trust it for its customer service and genuine products. But things were not always the same, as Apple was about to bankrupt 20 years before. Surprisingly, who saved this company was not Steve Jobs. Instead, it was Microsoft, its rival company. Apple had a humble start with computers, as at that time, there were not smartphones. Only some people could afford Apple, so it was not making good business at that time. Though their profit was enough, they were not famous in the market due to high prices. Apple did not give its license to another company. Eventually, Microsoft was developed. In 1990, the computers were sold just because of its software, as without it, nobody would have bought it. At that time, Microsoft had all necessary softwares. The developers had two opinions, like either to support Apple, which has only 10% market share, or to invest in Microsoft. At that time, Steve Jobs was out from his own company. Several CEOs joined Apple but failed in making it successful. A rapid decline of the company urged it to rehire Steve Jobs. Apple bought Next in February 1997, a company founded by Steve Jobs. However, Steve only got shares in return instead of any cash. But that could not save Apple, because at the end of July, Apple had less than 90 days worth of cash left in the bank. Apple's value was less than $3 billion, but it lost over $1 billion in a single year. On the 6th of August 1997, Steve Jobs declared that I'd like to announce one of our first partnerships today. That is very important, and that is one with Microsoft. People could not believe that Apple actually made Microsoft its partner. After that, Apple made Internet Explorer its default browser. But the truth is that Microsoft wasn't trying to acquire Apple. Instead, it was just funding it. But it wasn't just cash that Bill Gates was offering. The second part of this was that Microsoft was committing to release Microsoft Office on Macintosh for the next 5 years. It was a lack of new software that was the reason of Apple's downfall, but Bill Gates resolved this issue. People would never have bought Apple if it wouldn't have Microsoft Office. Why Bill Gates did this risky investment? He was being kind. Instead, the Department of Justice had been preparing its case against Microsoft since 1993, and obviously, Bill didn't want his company broken up. So what better way to show that Microsoft is in a monopoly than by literally propping up his competition? In fact, he saved Microsoft by investing in Apple. After getting free from the lawsuit, Bill Gates converted Apple shares into a regular stock. He had 18.2 million shares of Apple, which he sold in 2003. After that, Steve Jobs worked even harder than before to bring Apple to the top, and since then, it is at that position. Please stay tuned to watch more videos like this. Thank you.